If your listing strategy depends on photos and open houses, as well as social posts to create demand, you're already at a disadvantage. Not because those tools don't matter, but because they're being used to compensate for three fundamental misunderstandings. Fundamental misunderstandings about real estate marketing. Most agents believe marketing is about exposure. Marketing does not create urgency. Urgency, that's what creates action. See, that's not a problem. That's a marketing structure problem, a problem that's rooted in three lies. The first lie is that exposure is the strategy. MLS distribution, various web portals, as well as social media marketing, those seem to all be the baseline requirements for real estate marketing. But unfortunately, buyers are overloaded with inventory, data, and a bunch of options. Seeing just another listing does not trigger action. It doesn't create urgency unless it's framed against timing, risk, and opportunity. High-level agents, they build their buyer path with their marketing. Every listing is positioned and marketed to answer three basic questions. Why this home? Why now? And why waiting carries a cost. Before launch, they establish context around market shifts, competing inventory, and narrowing windows. After launch, they reinforce consequences, not features. This is how demand is engineered. Real estate marketing lie number 2, consistency creates authority. Posting daily does not create trust. It creates visibility. Authority is created when the market believes you, when they believe that you understand the risk, the benefits, and the options, and that you understand it better than them. Most agents think that, marketing's interchangeable. Same language, same claims, same surface level insights. Consistency will certainly amplify whatever you're saying, but it doesn't make it meaningful. High-level agents will position their marketing around solving problems, not creating promotions. They speak directly to seller risk, directly to buyer hesitation, and ultimately to decision consequences. Here's the test. If your marketing could be copied by another agent and still work, it's not authority. Authority requires a unique point of view. And real estate marketing lie number 3. Marketing ends at the launch of a property. The third lie we're taught or told or somewhere we started to believe is that marketing ends once we launch a listing. Sure, maybe we do some open houses and additional promos, but for most agents, that submit button on the MLS seems to be the end all be all. That's just the beginning of marketing. This is where the leverage is either created or lost. And this breaks momentum, this marketing lie number 3, this pattern. Most agents will reduce their communication with their clients after launch, unless there's offers. But aside from that, there's not much communication going on. And when activity slows, the only answer our industry has come up with over the past, several decades is the price discussion. That's not a strategy, that's a reaction. High-level agents will alternatively create demand, create a sequence of demand, a launch that establishes visibility, post-launch that establishes urgency and opportunity. When sequencing is done correctly, price and integrity, it improves. And when it isn't, pricing adjustments replace the process. Here's the one constraint that most agents ignore. Even strong marketing will fail. It'll fail if the leads it generates is mishandled in the very beginning, on the first conversion opportunity. Marketing will create the opportunity. Conversion, that's what determines the outcome. In my next video, I'm going to discuss my buyer conversion masterclass. I break down the exact 3-script funnel that will prevent buyer leakage on the first contact. That's your next step. If you want the tools behind the system, click the link down below. We're all inside. The Real Estate Academy Hub has all the tools and resources you need to grow your business. At the end of the day, it's your business, so take the tools, apply them to your business, get out there, get after it, get it done. We'll talk soon, everybody. Bye-bye.